Thank you all for coming and have a good night. No. I'm going to say a few more things. But when Kipp first invited me or asked me if I would be willing to give a speech at his wedding, I was ecstatic. I was so excited. I thought, oh, that's wonderful. I have so many stories to tell and so many funny things. But I know you can't talk longer than 7 minutes because people only pay attention for 7 minutes, right? They'll only remember 7 minutes worth of material. Well, so I was collecting all my thoughts, and then Kipp said, well, you know, Mom, I don't want you to tell any embarrassing stories. Well, now my speech is 2 minutes. Because he said, and he went on to say, because Maddie's family is so nice. And so then I thought, well, compared to ours? Nevertheless, probably true. And they are very nice. Anyway, so I will keep it with much shorter than I had intended. And besides, about the embarrassing stories, Zach assured me he had that all taken care of. Yeah. So, I'm going to start at 1992. Now, that's not going way back because Kipp was born in 89. But in 92, if a lot of you must recall when you were children, they would send out toy catalogs at Christmas time, and you would get to look through all the Sears and Roebuck or Fleet Farm or whatever they were. Anyway, he was looking through one of those, and he said, Mom, he was looking at a picture of a little girl dressed up as a princess, and he said, I'm not making this up, Zach, it's true. And so he told me I couldn't make up any stories. I'm not. Anyway, so Kipp said, Mom, you know, I'm never getting married. But if I do, I'm going to marry her. And so I'm happy to say that he found his princess. But I call her a princess warrior because she's so strong and smart and intelligent, and she understands Kipp. So anyway, I'm gonna hop now to 2015. So it's quite a gap. But in 2015, as Maddie mentioned, Kipp and I went to Idaho and to celebrate my aunt's 100th birthday. And while we were in the airport, Kipp said, Mom, I'm dating Maddie Johnson, and I asked her to be my girlfriend. All right, he's 20, what were you, 27 then? Anyway, something like that. And so then I said, well, that's great. And he said, we met the old-fashioned way, in a bar. And so I said, oh, I'm so relieved to hear that it wasn't on one of those dirty swipe sites. But I understand, now they're dating sites, and no offense to any of you who did. So, anyway, then not long after that, he brought Maddie home. I think it was for that Christmas, maybe. And he brought Maddie for me to meet, and I loved her immediately. Because she came into my house, and she felt comfortable right away, or appeared to, because she helped herself to the refrigerator. She would pull together snacks of any sort, and she didn't complain about the food. I mean, it could be anything except spicy, but I really like that. And not only that, she loved music, and she knows all about computers. And so fortunately, I did not, if you can imagine that, but she has helped me so much with all my audio equipment or whatever you call it. And she's helped me with a computer, with a television, with everything. It's gotten to the point where she'll say, do I have to do any more jobs before I eat? Or is it okay if I, can Kipp and I go home now? Or do you have something else I need to do? So that was my beginning of my love for Maddie. Then, but of course, they were just dating, and Kipp was never going to get married since he was 3. And so, was it 2020 when you got engaged? Yeah. So in 2020, Kipp gave me a text and sent me a text and said, hey, we're in Colorado skiing, and we wonder if we can Zoom tonight. And then I said, I can't right now. I can't right now. It has to be tonight. So I'm like, okay, thinking, oh my God, he broke his leg. Or, oh my God, Maddie's in the hospital. And then I understand that he sent Zach the same text, and Zach's response was, why in the hell does he want to Zoom tonight or something? Well, anyway, so then he did Zoom. They Zoomed and told us that they were engaged. I was so excited. And so I said, well, Kipp, oh, and Maddie, I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited. Is it too soon to ask when? And he said, Mom, it took me 5 years to ask her. So here we are today, but I really knew they were getting married 3 weeks ago. That it was really going to be for real. Because Kipp called me and said, Mom, I'm going to go off your phone line. And I'm going to go on Maddie's phone line. And I said, okay, and he heard a little whimpering in my voice. And he said, Mom, are you sad? And I said, I'm thrilled. Are you kidding? I've been paying for your phone since you were 13 years old. So, fortunately, so I was very happy. He really did it. He followed through. But when I calculated all that, it's about $10,000, right? And so then I was thinking, I don't know what to get him as a wedding gift. So, congratulations, Kipp and Maddie. That's it. Anyways, let's all. Are we supposed to toast or something? Okay. So now, everyone, pick up your glass or whatever you want, and let's give a toast to the
new cell phone plans.
Yeah, to new cell phone plans, and Kipp and Maddie and our love for them.